Hello, friends, welcome. So, today I wanted to share with you all um, how I plan on presenting my washi tapes as Happy Mail, right? We currently are doing a event in the Facebook group where we are going to be swapping 10 different designs, 18 inches long of washi tape. And I just wanted to share with you how I plan on presenting it. I just wanted to make it look really nice and presentable for the swap. So this is just a few ideas of how I'm going to be doing that. Um, and yeah, so I have these tags that I laminated, and I'm going to be showing you that in a sec how I laminated them. Real simple and easy. I homeschool, so I am always laminating the kids' work, and yeah, it's just a really good way for the kids to practice handwriting and stuff like that. I use the laminator all the time. It's great. So, anyways, um, yeah, I wanted to show you how to make these little coin envelopes too, and I'm gonna be putting like the washi tape on here, and it just is a good way because it holds the washi tape and it doesn't like get stuck or stick to anything. And yeah, if you don't have a laminator, you can use like clear tape, or you can use a playing card. I'm going to show you there. But yeah, I think this is really presentable and I think it looks really nice as Happy Meal or to swap an event like this. And so, yeah, like I said, you can use a playing card or you can use clear tape if you don't have a laminator. And yeah, so I have my glue here and fussy cut scissors and the 10 different design washi tapes and some little treats there, little egg treats as well I had there. So yeah, so I also am going to be using this scoring board and cutting board along with my bone folder to make that envelope. And then I also have my measuring tool here, my ruler, so that I can measure out the washi tape. And so I just picked a couple of different kind of 6x6 papers, and some of them are double-sided, some of them aren't, doesn't really matter. For the tag, I'm actually gonna be adding I'm gonna be doubling them together, so I have two different prints. But if you use double-sided paper, I guess you don't really have to do that unless you want to make it thicker. I also have these eyelets and, my eyelet tool, which is the crocodile. I'm going to be putting those on the tags. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, as far as tools go. So, oh, I also have these tags, these dies, and you don't necessarily need a die like this. You can cut them yourself by hand. You don't need that. But I was just showing you that's what I was gonna use to cut mine. So here I just have a laminated sheet, and this is when I was just applying all of the tags there. And then I just had these other little fussy cuts that I was going to add to one of my journals that I was making. So I just added that just, for the extra space because I didn't want to waste the whole sheet. I normally like to fill it up and make sure that like the whole sheet is, filled up with something that it doesn't go to waste. So yeah, I just added those little pieces in there. But yeah, I love having a laminator, and yeah, I think it's one of those tools that you can also use in junk journaling or journaling in general. And so I'm just gonna cut these out off camera. I'm just cutting this one here on camera to show you, like, obviously this is what I was doing. Some of the video is a little choppy because if I record everything, the video will be super long. So I just try to, like, get little snippets of, what I'm doing here and there, and just hope that it all makes sense. So yeah. Now I'm gonna be attempting to make this coin or little envelope holder, whatever. It's gonna be holding the tag, so tag holder. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, coin envelope or uh yeah. It's just, it could be what, a gift card holder. Or, I don't know, different names for it really. Um, but in this case, it's gonna be holding the tag with the washi tape. So yeah. All right. So I'm just going to crease, or what do you call that? I don't even know, crease, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it at a 1/2 inch. Yeah, so well, that side and then the other side, I think at the bottom was like a 1/2 inch that you can see there. And then I was measuring, so you could just measure like your tag, and put it there in the middle so you can see where you need to put that fold over. I don't know if this is gonna make too much sense, but hopefully you can follow along and kind of understand what I'm doing here. Maybe in the future I'll try to reattempt to do this um, and show you better, but I don't know, it was kind of hard to show exactly what I was doing here. Yeah, I was just measuring out, like, so I didn't have the exact measurements, but I was just putting it on there. Like, so if you have a tag, you can just measure it yourself by placing it on the scoreboard and just measuring out an inch in front of it, just to give it that extra tab. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but yeah. So I'm just folding each edge so that you can see the crease better, because it was hard to see it. I mean, for me, and yeah, it was in my face, so I'm sure it's gonna be hard to see in the camera. So I just wanted to fold everything in to show you how everything should just line up. And so that was kind of off, and I wanted it to be like exactly on the edge. So I just folded it over. Or if you don't mind that and you actually like the edge showing, or you want it to be a little wider, then that's fine as well too. Doesn't matter. And then I have 1 inch of flap on the top. So that's just gonna be the flap that's going over. So that top piece is 1 inch. Um yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then you're just gonna cut these corners. Just gonna show you where you're gonna cut right now. So that side, the top and the bottom. So you just cut these ends off here. I mean, this is really simple and easy to make. Um, Hopefully I didn't make it too confusing. And then you just cut this side off. And yeah, and then you just have this one little flap that's gonna fold over like so, and then the bottom piece, and that's it. And then you have the top flap, and it's pretty simple. And I'm just cutting the edges in so that it folds nicely inwards. And yeah, just at like a little slight slant there, as you see. And that was pretty much it for this. You could round the edges there if you like, or yeah, I'm cutting like this circle or like a round like circle in the inside. I mean, you don't have to do that. That's just what I ended up doing. But yeah, you can skip that part, or you can do something like that. Um yeah, that's just what I did here. And right now I'm just fixing it with the bone folder, trying to align all the edges, making sure that it's nice and even with each other. And so since I just like cut that, by hand, I just did like a really sloppy job. So I was just trying to fix that. Um, but yeah, I think this came out pretty quick, and I think it's simple, and hopefully you get that. And so I'm just rounding the edges now. As you can see, if you have one of those corner punches, you can also use that, or you can do it manually like I did. And so I'm just showing again where I did those creases in case, yeah, you missed it the first time. I'm going to be showing you again how to do this with some other paper. So, yeah, if I didn't do a good job showing it here, hopefully you get it at the second round. Or you could just like replay and watch again how I did this. But yeah, now I just glued it in together, and that's it. You can either leave the flap open or you can close it, whichever you prefer. Depending on your tag, if it's bigger than the opening, you can leave it open, or if the tag is smaller and it fits all the way inside, you can close it. So I already cut out these tags here from that cardstock, and now I'm just gonna be gluing them together to have the flower print in the front, and then these yellow stripes in the back. I really like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that, and then you can go ahead and laminate it. In this video, I'm not laminating this one specifically because I already laminated the other ones, and I'm actually gonna put this in my what was it, the Chicken Little junk journal book that I was working on. So I'm probably gonna be doing a flip through of that very soon, if not tomorrow, the next day. Hopefully I should have it out for flip through Friday. So yeah, you'll see these tags in that video or in that book. Yeah, so I didn't want to laminate it because I was going to be putting that in there, but I just wanted to show you kind of ideas of how you can make these tags, and then yeah, use them to put in your little sleeve, your envelope sleeve, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, there's so many other ways. I also wanted to use vellum. I think it'll look really nice because you'll be able to see the washi tape through the vellum. So I think that's really nice too. So if you have some vellum, or you could print on it, like printed vellum. I did have some and I didn't get to show it in this video, but yeah, it's like time is always very pressing here. And yeah, so that's just another idea. I think it'll look really good if you use vellum. And so now I'm just showing you again here how that's gonna be done. And so yeah, while this is playing, you can just watch, and I'm just again trying to measure the other one and the tag, and I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory here, so you can just see where I'm measuring. Hopefully you get it. If not, comment below and I'll make another video trying to explain this better. Yeah, but hopefully you get it. Let me know in the comments if you had a hard time following along. I know this video is a little choppy, but I did want to get it out to you. Guys, for the event swap, in case, before we get partners and mail out. Yeah, so just some ideas of how you can present your washi tapes. Whew. So yeah, so I'm doing a giveaway for the month of April, and at the end of the month be selecting the winner. So if you would like to be if you'd like to participate and enter in the giveaway, all the information for that will be in the description box. Also, if you'd be interested in the Facebook group that I'm talking about, that information will also be in the description box if you'd like to join us and participate in some of the events we have going. And my email is also always in the description box as well. So if you have any questions, you can always email me there. And so, yeah. So, with the giveaway, it's just pretty simple. Just three things, right? You have to be a subscriber, you have to like the video, and then just comment below in the comment section either how you found the channel or something about you or just anything really, and you will be entered in the giveaway. And then like the more comments that you make, I'm going to be looking through all the comments in the month of April and adding them up, and that'll be an extra entry. Yeah, so pretty much triples your chances or whatever, however many, just gives you a better chance of winning. So anyway, I just thought I explained that again, in case, for anyone new who was interested. And this is just for the month of April 2023, for those of you who are watching in the future, and it's no longer happening. But yeah, I'll leave all the information in the description box below. And yeah, so here we are. I'm cutting the edges again, and this one ends up coming out a little longer. It really just depends on your measurements and your what you're going to be putting inside. So you just want to measure that your tag, the size of your tag, to make sure that it fits inside your envelope. But yeah, I think this is pretty simple, pretty easy one to do. And I mean, if you have a little envelope, you don't even have to make this. If you have another little envelope, you could just put the tags in there as well. I mean, I just wanted to show how to do this specific one. But yeah, and then the other ones I did on my Cricut. So I have like the template on there, and then I just cut it out, like it does everything for you. So yeah, I could show you the one on the Cricut too, but that's gonna have to be another day because that will take quite some time to show you that one here. But yeah, I think this print is really cute, and these color schemes kind of went with my Chicken Little book, so this probably will be going in that book as well. Yeah, and I pretty much finished with the Chicken Little book, and so I just wanted to add some extra ephemera, so that's why I was just including these. And I think this tag will fit in this one, so that's why I was going to use that one. But yeah, so here we are. We have the washi tape, and now I'm just going to be wrapping the washi tape, pretty much measuring it and wrapping it around. So this is like a little spool, right? I think it's really cute. Like I said, you can do even a trim on here. I think it'll be a nice way to swap out trim, or for Happy Mail. I think this is a really nice idea, and just to present it nicely instead of just throwing it in the envelope and yeah, everything is just scattered. But I just kind of tried to like select washi tapes that I think went well or kind of matched a little bit with the print there. So I'm just gonna be putting the two different washi tapes here on this one. Oh, okay, so I was just yawning. But okay, yeah, so I'm just measuring out the washi tapes again, making sure yeah, that I'm providing enough, meeting the requirements of the swap. So yeah, I normally just like keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping around. I never measure it, and I just end up putting like probably more than 18 inches, honestly. But yeah, someone asked specifically, and I think that's a good idea. We should measure, especially since we're doing a swap. You gotta be very specific. So yeah, that was a good idea that they brought that up, and mentioned that we should measure the tape. And so I'm gonna be uh, putting like a little eyelet here on the corner, and then just like dangling a little charm. I had some other charms I wanted to put on there, but I just put whatever I found at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty late, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna use whatever I have nearby. So yeah, you're gonna see the charm that I end up using, but it's all good. I like this pink eyelet, so I end up using this pink eyelet for several of them, and you're gonna see that. And yeah, so I do the same thing with this tag and the next one. And so yeah, so I'm just adding these eyelets here, as you can see. And you don't have to do this step, of course. This is just extra. Just trying to give you ideas of things that you can do. And so there I am measuring the tape again. And I'm not going to record me doing this for every single washi tape because that would take forever. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of the process of me doing this. And yeah, so that's what I did here. And I just went through once again, and I just kind of picked out coordinating washi tape, some of my favorites that I like in my stash. And yeah, so I'm just measuring them and then putting them on there, and it's that simple. And I really like this because it doesn't stick to it and damage the washi tape when you take it off, and it's just a smooth and easy transition. So I'm just showing you here some of the tapes that I used, and yeah, how I decided to coordinate them and whatnot. So that's it, and just go around it. And yeah, so I ended up doing the rest of that off camera, but now I'm just going back to these tags and decorating the tags just a little bit. I was just adding the pieces of scraps that I had there on the side. So yeah, this was the extra pieces of scraps that came off when we did the envelope. So I just used that as little tabs for the top of these tags, and I think they came out really cute. And then I want to cover that staple in the back, so I end up using another piece of scrap that we had from the other envelope, and just taking my half-inch, I think it's a half-inch hole punch, and then just gluing those little circles to the back to cover that. And yeah, I think that's gives it a finishing look there. I don't know, I just don't like seeing the back of the staple. So yes, I think that looks good. And these came out so cute. And so this is the other envelope, and of course you can go ahead and decorate it however you like. I end up not doing much decorating here, again, because that'll just take a bit longer in this video, and I just wanted to give you a basic idea of pretty much what you can swap and how you can make these things. So yeah, just this is some ideas of how you can decorate it and whatnot. So I think the nicer the packaging, the better. So the more decorating, I think it'll make the swap a lot more fun than just swapping washi tape, right? Like, it just makes it a little more exciting. And yeah, and doesn't make it like just so like, bland. Um so I just went and added some of this trim here that I had, and I think it makes it look really cute on the top. And yeah, so there's a couple different ways that you can put, little tabs there. Um but yeah, and then you just can, stuff them all in in there, or you can make a sleeve for each of them individually if you want. I mean, it's all up to you. You can even make like one of those little zigzag folder things. I think that'll look really cool. Oh, I could have showed it here and I didn't even think about that till just now when I was looking at this playback. But I think that's another good idea. I don't have time to show that one though. But maybe in the next swap we can do that one. But if you know what I'm talking about, maybe you can do that. It's like the little folder that kind of has like the trio, and it like opens in an accordion style. That's another good idea for it. And so yeah, I'm adding that little charm that I had mentioned before, and that's the way it looks. And I was thinking about putting a little butterfly charm there, but like I said, I just used what I had nearby, and that was near, so I just used it. And yeah, so this is all the washi tape. This is how it came out on these cards. And so I had 4 on this card, 4 on the other tag, and then 2 on the little spool there. So that was 10 altogether. 10 different washi tapes, right? Well, actually, I think I might have 5 on one of them. I don't know if I added an extra. Oh no, that was on the other one. I think I put like 3, 4, because there was like 3 tags. So I think I did like 3, 4, and 4 or something like that. But yeah, I'm just showing you here that you can also use trim, right? So that would probably be our next swap. We're gonna swap maybe some trim. And yeah, so if you made it here to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Thank you so much for watching and joining me, and I hope this gave you some really good ideas on what you can do for your next swap, or how you can swap washi tapes, or even for Happy Mail. I think this makes really cute and nice Happy Mail, and it'll definitely make someone happy, that's for sure. I would love to receive something like this. So yeah. Also, oh yeah, I wanted to show you that, like, if you have, like I said, playing cards in the beginning, I think I said that, or like this clear tape, you can also use clear tape instead of laminator if you don't have one. Just an idea of different ways or different things that you can do. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to swap with you all and see what you guys make. Yeah, see you later.